wisdom ones. I'm experimenting with lots of different ways for us to get together from some distance, and I wanted to give you an exercise that you can play with that'll help you build compassion with other people. This is really a good tool when you're interacting with people, around people who you don't have to interact with, or or having to deal with people who are frustrating to be with. It's called Just Like Me. So for just a moment, experiment with inside your own mind by saying, picking a person who you can imagine, and just take a moment to pick somebody that you know, who you like, and then once you can visualize them, you might want to do this with your eyes closed, but it's up to you. Say to yourself, just like me, this person is seeking some happiness in his or her life. And notice what it feels like for that to be true. Then say to yourself, just like me, this person is trying to avoid suffering in his or her life. That's true, isn't it? Aren't we all trying to avoid suffering? And then, just like me, this person has known sadness, loneliness, and despair. Just like me, this person is seeking to fulfill his or her needs. His or her desires and preferences. Just like me, this person is learning about life. Now, stop and, if you can, on a piece of paper, make a list of people in your family. It could be your significant other. It could be friends that you have. Make a list of people that you can practice this with. So go through the list. Just like me, this person is seeking some happiness in his or her life. And say that to yourself, inside or outside. Just like me, this person has known sadness, loneliness, or despair. Just like me, this person is seeking to fulfill his or her needs, desires, or preferences. And just like me, this person is learning about life. Do you see how that creates compassion? When we see this in ourselves, it helps us to be easy on ourselves, to be loving. When we see it in other people, it helps us to be compassionate to that other person. Does that make sense? Now, once you've practiced it a few times with people that you like or love, then you can begin to practice it with people whom you don't like. You can imagine somebody who's somebody that you don't get along with, and just go through that same process again with each of those steps. Or if you've got an arch enemy, you can take your arch enemy and do the process with them. Over time, this will build your heart so that it radiates, and so that the love is palpable coming from your body. I hope this practice is useful to you, and I really hope that you'll give it a try. It doesn't do much good to just know about it. You have to actually commit to yourself that you're going to do it. So take a moment now and actually walk yourself through this again. Write it down. Put it on your mirror. Practice it when you're brushing your teeth in the morning. I love you guys. Talk to you soon. Take care.